Today's video is going to be very simple. We're going to be putting a new clutch fan on this Chevy Avalanche. Now, I did one in a previous video on this LS swapped C20 of mine. You know, if you seen that video, it's a great video. It covers the same thing, but this is going to be more to, you know, covering step by step, because this is not LS swapped. This is factory. That's got a few things different on it than this one. Anyway, we need to remove this air box. To remove this air box, you got a clamp here you need to loosen, and then you got a clamp actually right in here you need to loosen. Or is it here? I think I'm missing a clamp, boys. I might be. Never noticed it. This you can remove if you want to, but we shouldn't have to you know, remove that section, this shroud here. But what we do got to remove is these two bolts right here that holds this radiator shroud on. They two on each side. And then you need to remove on each side the little clips that's down inside here. You can see they be probably two. There'll be some right here, then some back here towards the back. Now, I done had this off before, and the clips broke, and I just used zip ties to put it back together, so all I have to do is cut my zip ties. Now, this is the same way on both sides, the driver and passenger. So go ahead and undo your clips. Once you get everything removed, you can pretty well undo your hose right here. Just clamps in. A one-way should undo this. Very easy. It snaps, or you can pull up on it and it unsnap like so. Hold it out of the way, get somebody to help hold it, and then you can just pick up on this radiator shroud because it's in two pieces. Just like so. There's your clutch fan. Next step is find something to fit it. A crescent wrench works really good. We ain't gonna undo the belt or anything. We're just gonna put this crescent wrench down on it. And then we're gonna let the belt itself hold this steady while we tap it extremely fast. Last, you want to do the honors on tapping?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. It might take a few smacks because these could be on kind of tight. Sometimes you have to hold the fan, but most of the time you don't. It'll break free eventually. I think it just broke free. It broke free, didn't it?
No.
It didn't?
No.
Really? No, it didn't, did it? Huh. Well, I bet. So I'm going to hold this steady. I might have to put something here on this tensioner to pull tight on it while Bryce taps it, let the belt hold it, but it should break loose after a couple taps. So I got this on the tensioner, and now we got that. We're going to actually, I'm going to put pressure on this belt, make it tighter, and while Bryce taps this. And hopefully it'll break. They make a special tool to hold this water pump while you do this. It's starting to get dark, and that didn't work, so I made this homemade tool here. Just a welder, old wrench, and two Allen heads. And now I should go into the front of the water pump. Here you go, Bryce. You want to find the hole, because I kind of having trouble finding that hole. So I removed the belt. The homemade tool broke. The welds didn't break. The little Allen keys broke. So it's got dark, but I'm still going to finish the video for you guys since y'all watched this far. It's the least I can do. I made a new tool since that other one broke. This one actually worked. It held the water pump. We was able to get this off. Now you got to take these 4 bolts out and put this onto your new fan clutch, this blade. So just mind everything, the way it goes, the way the blades face, and just, you know, undo these, put Loctite back on these, and reinstall them on your new clutch. We got Loctite on it now, and a blade. You want to inspect it for cracks. We are just putting some anti-seize on this, so it'll be easier to get back off in the future. And then we're going to install it the same way it came off. Everything is together. It's dark, as I told you. I'm actually going to test drive this truck and see how it does. It should do okay. And I'm going to let it idle in the yard and make sure it don't overheat, because sometimes you do get clutch fans that's bad out of the box. So, but it's very, very rare that you get a bad one. So we're gonna start this up for the first time, and it should make a big clutch fan noise like vroom. Boss, you want to start it up first? Oh yeah. So, as you're seeing, it got dark. It's the next day. I did test drive this and everything. It did great. The AC is now cold at idle. You know, the fan actually makes good noise when you first start it. You actually can hear the clutch fan. Let's go ahead and start this up. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but that's the clutch fan. Sounds really good, especially when you rev it. Need the oil change video, and the engine light up here is from knock sensors that ain't worked right since I replaced them. But everything else works perfect on the truck. I'm just happy I have cold AC when I set in idle, because that sucks when you're in traffic or anything and your AC don't work. I mean, it works when going down the highway, it's very cold, but when you set in idle, it was very lukewarm. It wasn't very cold, and that was because the clutch fan was bad and wasn't letting enough air go through the condenser, wasn't pouring enough air to, you know, keep your AC cool. So that works out great. Yeah, so hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, be sure to drop a like, leave a comment. If you're new, get subscribed, and if you're a returning subscriber, thanks for watching.